Okay, this is me at the age of 5, cutting the ribbon for my first art exhibition, and which was a huge success. I was on the newspapers, the media. I got reviewed. More than 5,000 people came to the show, which was on for more than 3 months. And all right, this is what I'm interested in now. My artwork deals with emotion and how to orchestrate emotion. This is an emotional model by Paul Ekman on top of a Spinozan emotional model. Pain and pleasure begins with touch. There are a lot of touch sensors in the body, and I'm really interested in modifying these sensations, increasing and decreasing it through my artwork. Here, I'm going to talk about my first project, which has a lot to do with pleasure. Can we engineer skin? Can we engineer touch so that by less stimulus, we get more pleasure? So I've been designing these biological species which have altered sensory receptors. More questions that I want to answer with this work. Can artists design new species given the advances in bioengineering? Can biology be the new medium of art? This is an installation view from one of my shows in Los Angeles, curated by Zach Blass, who's here now. And it's a kind of a natural history museum of the future with all the specimens that I'm putting in these jars. And I'm going to talk about each specimen for 20 seconds, and starting with the next slide. Ladies and gentlemen, meet super mammal. Super mammal is a cluster of mammary glands. Breast is a highly charged organ. It means milk for babies, erotic pleasure for adults. By replicating breasts excessively, can we enhance the pleasure factor, or do we actually totally kill it? Meet megamale. It's a linear arrangement of male reproductive organs. Megamale doesn't have a central nervous system, nor a brain. The next species I'm going to talk about is titled Lamia. It's a redefinition. It's the redefinition of the female reproductive organ. We've added more labia around the vulva and increased the blood vessels and nerve endings in the organ so that it responds much more quickly and intensely to any kind of stimulus. And these species are kept in a fluid environment. They respond to their own lifestyle. This is actually the end of the pleasurable part of my presentation. The next project I'm going to talk about is called the shock therapy, and it's all about generating pain. So the project is a wearable device that shocks you, that sends you an electric shock every time you swipe your credit card for things you don't actually need. Starting from 60s, extreme consumerism became the norm. Shopping is good, but what's the impact of our shopping behavior on the environment? Can Pavlovian fear conditioning, you can see him right here, be a cure to extreme shopping behavior? My answer is yes, and here's my solution called self-induced psychophysical microactivism. It's a Wi-Fi device controlled by a microcontroller that can transfer data coming from your card reader to this shock device which you wear on your body. So let's take a quick look at Pavlovian fear conditioning. Here, food makes the dog drool. If food is coupled with food, dog drools again. Take the food out, just leave the bell, and the dog is conditioned, so it will drool again. So I started with this idea in my version. Credit card makes me want to swipe it. It's coupled with an electroshock, so every time I swipe it, I receive a shock. And after the conditioning period, when I see the credit card together with the card reader, I'm hesitant to use it. So you can see me at Target here. I'm buying things that I don't need because they're very cheap. And there's a smile on my face because my initial response to shopping is smiling. And, well, there we go, zap. I swipe my card, and the card reader transfers the data to my to the wearable device, and hopefully, after this psychophysical training, next time I see myself swiping my card, I'll be hesitant. I have like 3 more slides left. This is my current work, working on some landscapes of guts and viscera. It's called the inner beauty, and I'm looking at a lot of images of intestines. This one is untitled yet. This one actually proposes a new life system. It's a total reproduction machine. I added like the semiferous tubes of the male reproductive system right next to the ovaries so that you don't need like that extra action. I want to wrap up with Picasso. My work as an artist, with my work I don't try to depict or represent what's existing around me. I'm really interested in speculation, I'm interested in provocation, and I'm interested in the subversive. And that's it.